Justin Trudeau and his Liberals punishing Saskatchewan. I'm Brian Lilly with the Rebel.media. As if it weren't already enough of a slap in the face to Western Canada, the same week that they announced they want to move the National Energy Board from Calgary to Ottawa so that it can be independent and really do its job, Trudeau and his Liberals have announced their federal plan to have a tax on carbon dioxide, or carbon pollution, as our esteemed Environment Minister Catherine McKenna calls it.
We need a price on pollution across the country. If a province does not have a plan by 2018, then a federal option will be implemented.
That's right, a tax on breathing out, exhaling. Tax it. Can you tax that? That's essentially what they're doing here. But McKenna made it clear that this is about Saskatchewan. They are, at this point, the only holdout province. All the other provinces are doing cap and trade or some form of carbon tax, and Saskatchewan has said no. She says, you'll do as I say, or we'll bring you to heel.
We certainly hope that Saskatchewan will develop a plan that makes sense for Saskatchewan. And as I say, we've been working hard to work with Saskatchewan in this regard. But let me be absolutely clear that it is well within the federal government's right to take action to protect the environment.
Brad Wall remains resolutely against this, and if you want to know why he's so strident, well, one, he thinks it's bad for his economy, but two, he knows he's got the backing of his people. Check out this poll from the Canadian Federation of Independent Businesses. They asked their members about this. 76% said now is not the right time for a carbon tax in Saskatchewan. And Wall was standing up in the Saskatchewan legislature, not only battling back against McKenna, but against the Saskatchewan NDP, which says it backs the carbon tax.
They are arguing that now is the time for a levy on heavy emitters. Do you know who the heavy emitters in this province are? Agriculture, Mr. Speaker. Do you know who else heavy emitters are that she would want to tax now, Mr. Speaker? Mining, potash mines in the province of Saskatchewan. Do you know what other sector is a heavy emitter that she wants us to tax right now? Oil and gas, Mr. Speaker. Wow. That is just slowly recovering, suffering from $50. And this is the truth. Now we see it. It took till the last day of session for the NDP to finally show its true colors.
So this is on its way to the courts. That's the only place it's going to be decided. Brad Wall has said he'll sue the federal government if they try and impose a carbon tax on his province. The feds say they welcome that. They believe it's well within their rights. So rather than this being a decision of voters or the politicians elected by voters, it's going to come down to judges. This will end up at the Supreme Court. Which side will win? Well, I would say that common sense should prevail and that you can't impose a federal tax on one province alone. But then again, we're dealing with very politicized, very liberal courts, which means they will likely end up saying yes. If you like the Rebel video you just watched, make sure you never miss another one again. Click here to subscribe, and if you haven't yet, subscribe to our Rebel Canada channel. All the Trudeau news the other guys don't see fit to print.